All right, let's move on to Buffalo, Miami, Bills, Dolphins. Bills open up -6.5. Now we have 5.5s across the board. This total opened up at 39 and is now at 40. 76 Fahrenheit, sunny, 11 miles per hour. The Bills did not look good against the Browns, and they need to win this game. Like, this is a must win. Frank Gore keeps on ticking. Josh Allen needs to step up against the weak defense. It just feels like he's a running back there, with the strong arm. And I just don't think the Bills are going to be able to win meaningful games with him at quarterback. These are two bad offenses going at each other here. Donnie Rightside, Bills, Fish.
Look, sooner or later, something's going to have to give because and I like the spirited effort, Jimmy, by Miami. I really do. I didn't expect them to win that football game. Hell, even on the Audible, I took the -10.5 with the Indianapolis Colts, and they laid an egg. And that's something to be said about a head football coach in Brian Flores. He doesn't have a lot of talent, but damn, they are playing hard at home and on the road for him, as we were doing a couple of times early in the season, taking Miami Dolphins in the first half because, hey, they're playing hard. They're just not talented. And yes, I understand that the Buffalo Bills don't have a great offense, but something has to give because when you're looking at the Buffalo Bills, third overall in the NFL defense in holding teams down in points, what, about 16 points a game, fourth in yards per play, second in yards per pass, 20th in rushing. So you can rush if you have a running back. The Dolphins don't have any running backs because when you're looking at the Miami Dolphins and you want them to win, 229 yards they put up against a middling defense last week with the Indianapolis Colts. Now you're going to get a top 5 defense that you're going to go against. And look at Miami's offensive numbers, Jimmy. Points, 31st in the NFL. Yards per play, 31st in the NFL. Passing yards per play, 30th in the NFL. Rushing yards per play, which is the one way you might be able to get the Bills, Jimmy, 32nd in the NFL. I don't know how the Dolphins are going to put up enough points here. And I know we square, look, it opened up at 7, now it's 5.5. I think the Bills win this by a touchdown going away because the Dolphins don't have much. And sooner or later, those numbers hold true. If you stink on offense and you stink on defense, you're going to get beat most nights in the NFL. And I think the Buffalo Bills do it to them this weekend.
Dennis Garcia has a good point. Says Miami already gave Buffalo a scare. They've won 2 in a row. I think Buffalo takes them seriously from start to finish this time and wins by margin. Nico says Bills are paper tigers. Dolphins are nothing. Rico Roca says Dolphins go back to tanking since they're about to fall out of the top 5. Robert Weimer says this game goes over. Game in Miami always goes over, so it's over for him again. Over for him again. And then Box First says Miami covered 5 weeks straight. At some point, that ends. 2 plays per day only, liking Bills -5. Tom Marino says, I'm not laying points on the road with a team that can't throw 20 yards down the field. What should we do with this total, Donnie? Opening at 39, now at 40. Do you agree with Robert Weimer's take that the over's in play?
I mean, I guess when you have like bad football teams, usually it does lend towards the over. But I think this is one of those games where, the Buffalo Bills sort of lock it down. Last 2 games, 19 points they gave up versus Cleveland. Washington, they gave up 9 points. If we're trying to look at a football game again, we try to take some like circumstances. The Washington Redskins game really puts, and again, it's funny that we keep on talking about the Redskins putting things in the light. 24-9. That almost feels to me the exact score that this game should be down to Miami. Miami's offense has nobody. I mean, nobody. They should have forget about getting first or points. They're going to have trouble getting first downs this weekend. I think it stays under the total.
Stays under.